Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Houston Cougars, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Boise State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Dropping back, it's Kennedy. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's in open space downfield. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Broncos want to move quickly.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his tight end.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
Punt is on its way. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Finds the tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They're working that left side. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Kennedy. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Power football with the run. Knocked down behind. A scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He shanked it. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Looking down the middle. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Broncos want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
To running room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Now they're going to throw it. Blast it as he lets it go. A strike downfield. He... in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Use the play fake now to throw. He makes a catch. the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quick release by the QB. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Off play action on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Fowler. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
How many 1st downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Working that left side now. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Hey, man, offensively, you just got to know when the play is over, and you got to live to play the next down. That was not a good decision there by the ball carrier. He had a chance to just go down when that play was over. Instead, he tries to do something too heroic, and the offense sustains a massive loss.
Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Broncos headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to throw. It's Kennedy. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st.
when receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Handoff from the gun. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Snagged in the middle. It's Fowler. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Kennedy. They'll run the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. It's a seam wide open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. Special teams coming through. As they pin them back, they'll mark it dead at the 10. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. Fires to the big fella.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Houston wants to play fast. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for the score! And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He leaves it with his back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Now And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Broncos moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
To the air, it's Kennedy. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Hill. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Got his man. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward.
Oh, a lot of space. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Cougars need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we...
Got room on the return. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the Broncos are in the hurry up. They'll run play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
And the Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll go out of bounds. What they needed to get the ball back. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Shows him the stiff arm. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Quick release on the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for a man. It's Kennedy. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bradley. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line.
And just not enough leg on that kick. You see it just gets knocked down by the crossbar.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like.
Wide open spaces. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that 1st down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Get it out on the screen. Runs through a tackle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
The Broncos will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Houston offense comes onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, in every position. He's loose. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
Brought down at the 28, a chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. to the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Running back searching for a hole. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. So Arizona's offense takes the field to start this game off. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the RPO, complete. Ernie on the Jets. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Off play action. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way. 10. Touchdown, Houston. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop,
and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Cougars offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day.
There he goes! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete to the left.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Cougars. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6. Now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positive.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Great place to start for this offense. Handoff to the lone back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Green. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Under fire. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off, you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
And back to the air on second down. Got his man in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Leaves it with the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. After the run, now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it inside the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He's got the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. The throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snags it over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball spotted at the 29 here. They come on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking downfield on first down. He makes a grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Good right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for the field goal. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And holding on to a first half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Bolden finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Makes the grab on the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
3rd and goal, the offense still trying to run the football here. And how about the individual effort up front by this defender? Getting penetration and now setting up 4th down.
And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. A long way to go for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another 1st down. Running into the open space. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pressure coming. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Takes it the other way. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge game down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts. Small gains, great tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 1st downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They go right back to him. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Fowler. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And the beatdown has ensued. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab down the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Why not double the try total and go for 2?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And nice job by the defense. Understanding 2nd and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the 3rd down and short.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back gets the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, when you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cougars! And the route is on. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 1st down. Makes a grab over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Arizona in a hurry. To the air on 2nd down. He's going up top here late in the game. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. He leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And a short run there, and that'll end it. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation. Welcome to Orlando, Florida, and the campus of UCF. The Knights are ready to rock in the stadium, already bouncing as these fans have been preparing since early this morning. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Houston Cougars, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Knights will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Houston's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football, and then when
turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out. At the 46. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Fowler. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the UCF Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He'll do it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Fowler. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pulls it, fired complete. Lots of running room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
That's got to be a big-time break, because when you're a punt returner and you got all those guys flying down there and all those hands and all that speed on the field, it's hard to get back on the football. Nice job fumbling it. Not really, obviously, but a nice job recovering it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Reads it, fires complete. Hard running there. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They feed him again. Runs through the tackle. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Pena. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Knights line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Houston! Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up for the PAT.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Pena. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got him downfield. It's a seam walk, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll give it to the back. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Scanning the field, it's Pena. Rushes on him. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Cougars will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Crosses the 35. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? The Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Knights are on the move. Rides the back and leaves it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Looking to throw, it's Pena. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, a lot of space. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Now on first down from the 30. Power football with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. And the ball comes to rest right there. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, the ground game. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Knights send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Pena. Finds the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drop.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Off and running. Touchdown, UCF! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Wide open spaces.
They're up by 4 over Stanford. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fowler. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Finds his big tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Pena. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. Flying out to the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Knights!
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got the back over the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They just keep firing. Extending the play. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's awesome. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Pena. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had a The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, UCF! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. The deficit is large. Hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to...
He's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Pena. Got it in the middle, it's Lee.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He rifles one deep down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Houston.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Red Raiders will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Houston's offense will start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this. And really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
cut your losses.
You're right, absolutely. Slide, don't take the extra punishment. You just give up on the play.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down.
Big tight end makes the grab, it's a first down. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. The inside handoff. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Fowler. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Back to throw, it's Alford. Here's the pressure. On the run, fires downfield. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Red Raiders are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. Wideout trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the 2nd quarter. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Time to take a shot. Makes the catch on the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds his big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Alford. Fires to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tries to do it himself on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the running back. Oh, better look out. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Makes the grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Hands it off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Quick strike complete. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. Fighting off the defender. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to get it through the air. On target. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Looking to throw on first down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Houston. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. To throw, it's Alford. Makes the grab. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
All right, Kevin, about ready. Second half here. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Stone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll... Touchdown, Red Raiders! And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Turning on the Jets. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to pass. It's Alford. Fires to the big fella. He breaks a tackle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Going to look downfield again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. On first down, here comes this offense. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Stone.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me. I'll make a contested catch.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Alford. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Absolutely center cut. And now they take the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Floating away. That's it by. Working on the right. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up. Interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
And the Red Raiders are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Wants to throw. It's Alford. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner is stopped. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Quickly to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fowler. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting.
There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. The pull and throw off the RPO. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to throw, it's Alford. It's complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff to the single back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
The Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He makes the catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Got to find a completion on this one. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.